All right, Shalom. Call Haloyim La, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shabbat, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well for teaching me the truth. And salutation to the hopeful elect. All right, you brothers out here in the four corners of the world pushing this truth with all righteousness and sincerity. Shalom. It says Supreme Court declines to block New York vaccine mandate. All right. And this was updated 4:06 p.m. Yesterday, December 13th. It says the Supreme Court turned away two emergency requests Monday from healthcare workers, doctors, and nurses in New York to block the state's vaccine mandate. All right, so you got people going against the known mandate for this plague. All right, so of course you got people up in arms. You got the Babylonian patriots, okay, the ones who go hard for their beliefs. All right, in this twisted place. All right, it says Justice Samuel Alito, Neil Gorsuch, and Clarence Thomas dissented. The dispute arose when three nurses in a group called We the Patriots USA Incorporated challenged the mandate, arguing that it allowed exemptions. Arguing that it allowed exemptions for those with medical objections, but not for people with religious objections. All right, so basically saying, it's a like if it's a half-ass deal, like it allowed exemptions. All right, you didn't have to get vaccinated if you had a medical, like a prior medical condition, okay, or a medical objection, okay, but not for people with religious objections. Basically saying because going off for the basis of you not taking this vaccine because you have certain religious objections and stuff like that. It's not credible. It's not feasible for them, right? It says the rule, which is currently in effect, covers workers in hospitals and nursing homes, home health agencies, adult centers, as well as hospices. Several doctors who say they have treated many patients with COVID filed a separate request with the justices. So far, the justices have allowed state mandates from Indiana, Maine, and New York to go forward, suggesting a tolerance for state efforts to fight plague in the midst of a surge of the Delta variant. For such wrote that he would have granted the request, noting that the doctors and the nurses have gone to great lengths to serve their patients during the pandemic. Yeah, so this is in a sense, this is like a double-tongued answer. It's just like, yeah, I would have granted the request. All right, being that you quote unquote did so much during the pandemic and stuff like that, but he still blocked the objections of the mandate. All right, and it's a few reasons for that, man. But one of them being is just okay, the red man on the planet. Okay, who's in charge right now? Y'all know who he is. Okay, he wants everybody to take this vaccine and go down with him, man. Okay, and again, like I said in the earlier video, this is nothing but a precursor. Okay, for the RFID, this is nothing but a precursor to the mark of the beast, man. Okay, so all you people out here who's taking this vaccine. All right, y'all gonna be the same exact people who gonna take the mark of the beast, man. The RFID. Y'all gonna be the same people. Because see now there's a mandate on it. Now any unvaccinated persons, okay, now almost any any unvaccinated persons, okay, they basically treating them unequally, man. Okay. Some of them are losing their jobs. All right, and now it's starting to affect more of the people who have religious objectives. Okay, who stand on certain religions. Okay, it's starting to affect them too. All right, he said that two of the doctors are not anti-vaxxers who object to all vaccines, but that the sincerity of their religious beliefs should be respected. Yeah, see, there you go, man. All right, they fighting to continue on their religious morale and religious grounds. Okay? It said Gorsuch noted that the only recently Salakia. Gorsuch noted that only recently had New York indicated that religious exemptions would not be accepted, and he stressed the fact that the state did accommodate those with non-religious objections to the mandate. Even if one were to read the state's actions as something other than signs of animus, they leave little doubt that the revised mandate was specifically directed at the applicant's unorthodox religious beliefs and practices. Gorsuch wrote, yeah, because again, all right, to E, the a religious reason is not, it's not credible enough for him. Like it's not thorough enough. Okay, yeah, you're religious, but if I tell you you got to take this mandate, okay, in order to work in a specific take this vaccine, if I mandate you, all right, to take this vaccine, all right, you don't want to do it, then you're gonna get kicked out. Okay, he said that most every other state has found that it can satisfy plague public health goals without coercing religious objectors to accept a vaccine. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to coerce them. They're trying to make them compromise. All right. And this is what he is going to do in these end times, man. Okay, for what the scriptures say, for when they shall say peace and safety and sudden destruction, oh, everything will be fine. Okay. Yeah, we'll make some exceptions to the rules for you. Okay. But at the end, sudden destruction, man. All right. It says some of the healthcare workers said they objected to the vaccines because of the distant relation to fetal cell lines developed from abortions in the 1970s and 1980s. The Vatican's Congregation for the Doctrine of the Faith said last December in a note approved by Pope Francis that receiving the shot was morally permitted. All right, and if you know anything about the Pope, this is supposed to be the so-called holiest man in the world. All right, which is wicked as hell, man, because there is no such thing. Okay, even the scriptures tell you that there have not been a man on the earth that have not sinned. Okay, and the Pope is an Edomite, man. All right, so that's way off, man. That is totally off. That is all the way off. All right, but I'm gonna stop there. I just wanted to get the meat of the situation. All right, so all you people who so call yourself standing on religious grounds and morals and stuff like that, hey, y'all not being heard anymore. Okay, y'all are not being heard anymore. All right, you got to take that back. All right, to the scriptures, Isaiah 10:1, it says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed." Yeah, like I said earlier, because you got a lot of jakes losing a jobs over this mandate. Okay, this vaccine mandate. Okay, it's now to the point where it don't even matter if you wearing a mask or not. Okay, they want to force this vaccine upon you if you're working at certain jobs. Okay, that deal directly with the uh with the people, man, in a more social environment. Okay, meaning like hospitals, all right, restaurants. Okay, and as far as like warehouses and all these other blue collar jobs and stuff like that, it hasn't. It's hitting those places too. Okay, because I think the other decree was uh any places with 100 employees or less, okay, are required to be vaccinated. Any places with 100 employees or less are required to be vaccinated in order to work there. But if you look at warehouses and any type of supply chain, okay, there's well over 100 workers, well over. Okay, it says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees." Yeah, and this is an unrighteous decree. Okay, E is forcing people to take this vaccination. Okay, and America's full of unrighteous decrees. Don't get me wrong. That's not the point. All right, the main point is, all right, a lot of people about to lose their jobs, man. This unrighteous decree is a precursor or a preface to the RFID, man. All right, the mark of the beast. It says, "In that right grievousness which they have prescribed." Yeah, they prescribed that grievousness, man. Okay, because once like a lot of people losing their job, you got a lot of Jake. All right, it's mainly the men of the Lord who will not take this vaccination. Okay, mainly the men of the Lord who will not take this vaccination. It's going to be harder for brothers to get jobs, or if you don't have one by now. Okay. All right, verse 2, it says, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. All right. To turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people. Yeah, and this is all E does. Okay, take away the rights that the Lord has given to us. All right, that take away judgment, that pervert judgment. All right, and the word pervert means to corrupt, and that's all E does is corrupt and pervert judgment. Okay, and we're left as prey to these foul animals, man. Okay, we're left as prey to the world. So brothers is getting eat up by bills and rent. All right, you know, if anybody wrongfully lost their job because of this mandate or whatever the case is. All right, getting hit over the head with different bills and financial obligations. Okay, that E has prescribed. All right, so this is totally wrong. You know, our sisters probably losing their jobs in homes. Okay, or whatever the case is. And that was yeah, that was the point on that. You know, so let me go ahead and get this. Isaiah 5:20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Yeah, you know, those those unrighteous decrees. He trying to make it look right. He trying to make it look pretty. He trying to sell it off to the people as something. You know, that this is okay. This is good. I don't know if y'all remember that movie Maze Runner, but in the movie the corporation that was handling them, the place that was handling them, was the whole operation that was handling their situation was called Wicked. Okay, and one of the slogans in that movie was "Wicked is good." Okay, and this is how E is moving. All right, this is how Esau is moving. You know, Wicked is good, man. Okay, the this mandate of the vaccine is going to save your lives. It's going to give you more privileges and opportunities in this life. You can keep your job. Okay, now it's starting to get to a more controlled standpoint. Okay, now it's controlling your environment a lot more than it was when it first started. And it's like, of course it is. Of course it's controlling your life more. Okay, because such a time is coming to the world, man. The hour of Jacob's trouble. Or such a grievous time is coming to the whole entire world, man. Okay? But this is what E do, put darkness for light. You know, that's why we got the Elemental P community running around here rampant. Okay? They tell you you could basically put it in anybody you want to. Okay? The vaccine is good for you. It'll open up many more doors. They're gonna tell you the market of beasts is good for you. All right, if you want to keep all your assets and things of that nature, all right, you gotta bow down, man. You gotta worship the the image of the beast. Okay, verse 21. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. Yeah, and that's E to a T. Okay, woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine and men of strength to mingle strong drink, which justify the wicked for reward and take away the righteousness of the righteous from him. Yeah, look at that, man. Which justify the wicked for reward. Yeah, Esau is going to grant you even more privileges when you take the vaccine, okay, or when you take the chip. You know, he might give you a whole brand new car with no miles on it, man. Okay. I think there was this one point in time where they was giving money out to people who could show proof of vaccination. All right, they paying you to take the vaccine. That's how you know there's something wrong with it, man. All right, you know something totally wicked about this vaccination. Okay. And for anybody who never read up on the symptoms, okay, of these different vaccinations, man, I strongly suggest you look it up. Okay, you got smartphones. Okay, it does a lot. It does a lot more harm. It does harm. Salakia. I mean to say a lot more harm because this is harmful. It's not natural for our bodies to be taking those this kind of poison, man. Okay, let me see. Um, I was mentioning the scripture earlier. It was oh yeah, peace and safety. All right, because that's what he is doing. He's trying to make the people feel more comfortable, man. He's trying to make the people feel comfortable. All right, he's trying to he's appeasing the hearts of the people. You know, he's trying to please man because he wants to take control of man. All right, but he won't be able to get to the hopeful elect. All right, and their families. Okay, he won't be able to get to brothers because why? Because we worship Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, the Lord is our shepherd. All right, the Lord is a tower of strength for us, man. A pillar of strength, a pillar of peace. Okay, we take refuge in the Lord, man. Oh, I'm gonna start at the top. First Thessalonians 5:1, it says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then Salakia, let me go ahead and break down verse 2. All right. You know that the day of the Lord is the day of the Lord cometh as a thief in the night. Okay. Now when you talking about a thief in the night, you don't know when somebody gonna hit your house. You don't know when somebody gonna bang in that back door, that front door, the window. Okay. You don't know when somebody has it out for you. Now you're not expecting them. Okay. And this is for everybody, but mainly for the guys who stop regarding the times and the signs and the seasons. Okay. But we're looking at those times and signs, those signs and times, man. We're looking at the tokens of the Lord's arrival. Okay. And that's why we're doing the work because we waiting for the Lord. We're expecting Him. Okay. Like an honored guest. I mean, like us being honored guests. Okay. We waiting for our host, man. We are waiting for our host. Okay. Verse 3, it says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." Yeah, when a woman, like a woman giving birth, man. Okay. All the shrieks and screams and roars and stuff like that. All right, it's gonna be terrible, man. It's gonna be grievous. It's gonna hurt. All right, this hour of Jacob's trouble, the arriving of the Lord, you know, and then the style, the fashion that he's coming back in, it's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be all unicorns and butterflies and rainbows. It's gonna be very, very dark, you know. So anybody, mainly talking to Israel, since we the only people who are allowed to go off, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, you blacks, Latins, and Native Americans, and stuff like that, man. It's gonna be terrible for y'all, man. All right, because you didn't subscribe to this man's system. You didn't subscribe to Esau's system. You know, you didn't took the vaccine. You didn't took the chip. Okay, or you will take the chip, whatever the case is. You know, so the Lord is carefully mapping and plotting your judgment. All right, he's making a blueprint of your judgment, of your destruction. You know, but that was the point on that. Now let me read verse 4. "But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief." Yeah, well, like I said earlier, we're not in darkness, man. We're waiting for the Lord. Okay, we're waiting for the Lord. All right, we're not in darkness. Okay, we're not, meaning we're not ignorant. Okay, we looking at the signs and the time. The signs and the times and the tokens. Verse 5, it says, "Ye are all the children of light, and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness." Okay. Verse 6, it says, "Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober." Yeah, be sober minded. Okay. The scriptures, and this whole thing is really heavy, but like I said, I just wanted to stay in the point. stay within my grounds. Okay? We're not sleeping as the others. All right, we're carefully watching for that quote unquote thief. You know? We're waiting for Yahweh Shah, all right, our big bro Yahweh Shah to come back and welcome us back with open arms. Through the spirit. you know. But yeah, like I said, that was the point on that. Abaratazah, Akin Wak, Wathi, and brothers and sisters was edified. Hopefully I was edified. Kahalayim La Yahabashim Shai. Hey, Shalom, stay strong.